Very well. That's the spirit. You got a new notebook. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can. أنا حبيبتي ماشي فوق كلها فوق. ما أدري بوين. شوفي موزة في الكيسة اللي فرغتها موزة. بعدين بتفهم معك.
You also have Moza?
Yes.
It's a common name.
My daughter, the eldest one, she's Moza, and then I have Hafsa and Fatma and Wudima.
Ah, Wadima is such a nice name. Wow. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. But I figured out that Moza is a very popular name.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. So you got a new notebook.
Yes.
That's
I will
the
start.
spirit.
Yeah, I'll start to just write all my notes here.
Very well. That's the spirit, really. Okay, very well. So how was your week at work? Tell me more, please. Can you hear me well, Suhaila?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me well?
Now it's okay.
How was your day how was your week at work?
Busy, too busy, wallah. I cannot even record any videos.
I know,
because
I know how.
Collecting the marks from the girls, and there's some students absent. We just repeat for them the exam and so on, because we have the final now.
It's exam time.
Yeah.
Very well, very well. Okay, very well. Good. But tell me, how is your day? How is your week at work? Tell me what went well. What were the challenges? Tell me more, your reflection on the past week, so that we start a new week.
Okay, for me, that I see the principal is give me more confident, and she trust me to do a new work in the school. And what else? Her confidence give me support and encourage me to do many things that she's believed in me. So I want to prove for her that yes, I am as she think.
Yeah, totally. You're up for it.
Yes. And
totally.
The bad things, or it's not bad things, our team challenging in our team, in English team, they are not cooperate together. They just want to do their own work, and this one, she want to do her own work. They don't want to follow the same process or same strategies that we should follow it.
Totally, I see. Okay, a little bit of some activities away from work will do.
Okay.
Right? Some maybe team building training, maybe some outing. This will, it's always works.
Okay, I told them something before I start to head the department. I told them that I'm new in the school. You have experience more than me. Why you didn't take this chance and be the head of the department? They said, no, we don't want, because the principal will give us extra work to do it. The students only.
By the way, Suhaila, leadership is not for everybody. It's not by experience.
So the principal called, I don't know, but they have more experience, and even I don't know other people in the school.
Okay, Suhaila, excuse me, but if you can move closer to the router, the Wi-Fi, because the connection is cutting out a lot. Do you mind?
Yeah. Like this, okay?
Okay, I was telling you that leadership is not for everyone.
She said that, the principal said that, I see something in you, you cannot see it.
Yeah, so you can. It's not by experience, it's not by longer periods. It's not for everyone. Okay.
But when I start they are in their, as the principal said, they are in their comfortable zone, and I took them out of that, and they don't like that. They want to sit as they want.
Totally,
Some
totally,
of them, not all of them.
totally. Yes, yes, yes. I totally see you. You'll get there, inshallah. You'll get there.
Inshallah.
Today, I prepared for you something about meetings. Meetings with the team, meetings with the managers, because I know that you run meetings. Are you the one who's running the meetings?
Yeah, the training of the school, all the schools.
Not the training. I don't hear it's not about training and presentation. It's about meetings.
Meetings also for my department, yes.
Yeah, today we're not speaking about the training sessions and not the presentations. Today we're speaking specifically about running a meeting. Because you told me you have a meeting once a week.
Exactly.
So let's see how we can do that, or ways or ideas to improve that. How do you start off your meeting? Tell me.
First of all, I start the meeting by sending a message that we're gonna meet in this time and this place.
Can you tell me what you say straight away?
Okay, if it's good morning, good morning. If it's afternoon, good afternoon, my dear colleagues. Today we're gonna have a meeting to just follow up the new announcement in the
Okay, very well. Classic.
Yeah. And to talk about, for example, to talk about CA, which means continue assessment for the students. And we're gonna meet in period 8 at, for example, 2 o'clock in block 8. The place on the campus.
This is email?
No, just we have a group. I should send it in during the by email, but I send it by WhatsApp.
No, you shouldn't do anything. The easiest communication works. If your communication on WhatsApp works, then you are perfect. You shouldn't be sending this. It's not about I should or I should not. If WhatsApp works well, then khalas.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Okay. And this is what you say in your meeting. This is how you start your meeting when they are there in the meeting already.
No, I prepare a PowerPoint and also the things that we're gonna discuss in the meeting. For example, the points that we will discuss in the meeting, and then I just run that on data show in front of them. So I just put the important things in the WhatsApp, then the details we're gonna discuss it during the meeting.
Very well, very well. Okay, let's see how you can run a meeting with a PowerPoint. Okay, you're already running the meeting fine, but how there is always room for improvement and change. Let's see how. There is a sequence for meetings. Sequence. First we do, second we do this, third we do this, and then in the conclusion we say this. There's a sequence, and this sequence always helps. It helps you and it helps others when they are expecting what to say. First, we need to greet them.
Of course.
How? Things like that. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. It's very important to thank them for joining in. Because even if they are not working well, or they are not hard workers, or they are in the comfort zone, building a bridge or trying to build a connection with them will always encourage them to do more. So thank you for joining in today in this meeting. Always, always. You are the professional one, so you always be professional. No matter what they do, don't go to their standards. You be there so that they come up to you.
Of course.
So thank you everybody for joining in. I am Suhaila and I'll be heading the meeting of today. I'll be running the meeting of today. Well, let me welcome everybody here in the meeting. Okay, I am Suhaila and I'll be chairing. I'll be running the meeting. I'll be chairing the meeting. You are the chair of the meeting, or I'll be heading the meeting. Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone here. Please join me in welcoming. Maybe you have a guest or a visitor to the school. Please join me in welcoming. She will attend the meeting with us today.
Okay.
Or I'd like to introduce Miss, I don't know, Jessica. She will be our guest for the meeting today. So now I introduce myself. I greeted everybody in there. And then it's very important, this point. Ask everybody to introduce themselves. But you already know them and you already know each other, right? So you will not ask everybody to introduce themselves. You will ask everybody to share something today. Very important, Suhaila, to leave a space for them to speak. They will pay more attention then. They will pay more attention than to you. Okay, you can be the one speaking all the time, and that's totally fine. But are they paying attention? Are they following most of the time?
You know what I do? I just ask them a question. What did you do? What do you think about that? Do you have another idea? Can you share with
Excellent.
us?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. This is in like when we start the meeting already. Now we did not start the meeting yet.
Yeah.
So now I just said, good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming today. I am Suhaila and I'll be running the meeting today. Now I want to change their mood. I want them to pay attention to the meeting. I want them to get interested in the meeting. So it's a very good idea for you if you ask them to share something. Let's go around the table here. Before we begin, let's go around the table, or let's go around the classroom, and I would ask everybody to share their moods for today, for example. Their moods for today. How are you feeling? One will say, oh, I'm tired today, inspired, passionate, sick, happy, sad, disappointed. Share your mood for today. Or I would ask everybody to tell me something unique or special that happened in the morning. How was your mornings? I would like to go around the table and please everybody share something that happened in the morning with them, something special or something funny or a classroom situation that happened. Okay, always encourage them to share and to speak. They will be more interested in your meeting. They will be more interested in what you're saying because now they feel important. I have an input in this meeting. Things like that will help you. How do you feel about this idea?
Yes, it's a good idea. I did that, but in Arabic we speak until the English teachers join us, and I asked her, "How are you? Are you fine?" Like that. I get them some coffee or something. They are coming to my office, and that's it.
Okay. You can actually choose your question. How are you doing today? What's your mood today? What happened with you in the morning today? Share with me. Something happened in the classroom. But show concern. When you show them that you are very interested in their mornings or in their mood, they love you. And they do more for you.
Inshallah.
And then before the meeting, because you know why do people work in we once did a survey when I used to work in a company. We did a survey. What's more important for the employee? Is it the salary or the environment?
Environment.
What do you think?
I think I'm sure with environment because I worked before in a bad environment and it's really terrible. Just I quickly choose and I go out of school. So the environment is so important for us. But you know what I did for them? Everything I make for them. The life easy for them. I help them. It's not just to give them work to do extra work. Just I give them the basic and add on that. Still they don't want to do it. But I am the responsible. The principal will talk with me directly. Why should we do that?
So you are saying that environment is the most important in a meeting, in a workplace.
Yes, exactly.
Please, if you'd like to attend to your kids.
Yeah, please. بطرش حق المكتبة انسخها حق شو اسمها حصة وحمود. اوكي امي قلت لك جيب الاوراق. اوكي وينها؟ بدور انا لك اوكي. Okay, then
So you are saying that the environment is the most important in a workplace.
of course.
Okay,
For me,
totally,
yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Even for for these employees that have that are really, they are very simple. The environment means a lot to them. So what will encourage your teachers to work more is the connection that they have with you.
But you know that what some teacher they are worked since I think they now 25 years, and you know what they said for me? They said, Suhaila, we don't want to do anything. Khalas, we are tired. We don't want to use a technology. We don't want to do anything. We just want to do the basic learning for the students. Okay, if you
then,
don't, why you?
Then no, then I think you as managers and as responsibles, it will be the best time for you to change them. I don't know, if they say this clearly, then they are not interested.
Here in our country, we cannot change Emirati teachers.
This is why they say this clearly.
They feel comfortable. No one can do for us anything. So because of that, خلاص I'm tired with them. I give them everything, but they don't want to change.
I see you. Now that's okay. So you don't have any other option but building a connection with them. This is your only option. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is your only option. So even if they say this, getting a friendly environment and trying to get them involved in the meeting or in the decision or whatever, this will always help.
Of course.
Ask them, get interested. So tell me, how was your morning? So I would like to go around the classroom to ask everybody here. How stay away from work a little bit. Don't tell them how's your work today or how was your day at work. Something that gets them off the mood. So tell me, how was your morning? How was your mood today? Things like that.
Inshallah.
Yes, Suhaila. Okay. Moreover, we do icebreakers.
Icebreakers. Okay.
Okay. Now, this is more important than what you're saying in the meeting. Why? Because believe it or not, whatever you're saying in the meeting, you can send it through email, right?
Yes.
What's the point of the meeting then? And wasting everybody's time? What's the point of coming together in a classroom? What's the point? If you can send it in the email.
No, that the principal want us to meet and to discuss their point of views, or they have another opinions for that.
Then it's about discussion, it's about talking, it's about connection, it's about communication. The meeting is about this. So it's about chemistry, it's about brainstorming, it's about really connecting to each other. Before we start off with anything, icebreakers are a brilliant idea for you. What are icebreakers? Icebreakers is something to really spice things up. Spice things up. Okay, here in this link, I prepared for you. If you click on this here, I prepared for you so many icebreaker ideas. Okay, one of which is that you can tell them, give them a white piece of paper.
Okay.
And tell them, please write something here about yourself, and then fold the paper. This will take you up to 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. How many are you in a meeting?
8, I think. Yeah, 8.
It will take you maximum 10 minutes from the meeting, but it's so productive. After you write something about yourself, fold the paper and shuffle it and distribute the paper anonymously, randomly.
Okay.
And everybody will open the paper in their hands, and please try to guess who's this paper? Who's this paper? Who wrote this here? I love the color yellow. Who do you think this is? This is one idea.
Yeah.
It will get them interested. It will get them to know each other better. I know Suhaila, she loves the color yellow. Oh, I know this. She's a coffee person, not a tea person. Oh, I know this person. She loves to walk in the rain. Something special about themselves. They know more about each other. They build connection. It's fun. Now you can start your meeting. Now I got them interested. I got some fun here.
In training.
When even in meetings.
Yeah, I did that.
This is so powerful in trainings. Perfect. Thank you for sharing this. This is so powerful in trainings. I used to do icebreakers all the time in trainings. So important. But also in meetings. Meetings are not less important, and they should not be boring, and they should not be classic. Every meeting should be special. Always remember this. Our meetings are special. I am getting here prepared for you. What you have got for me? Come with this spirit. Come with this mentality. You will find the change definitely. Our meetings are all special. They will come ready and eager. What's here today? What's in it for me today? Something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Now we start the meeting. Here we have some phrases to start the meeting. Can you please go through them?
Since everyone is here, let's get started.
Read out loud.
Okay, since everyone is here, let's get started. Let's begin, shall we? Shall we make a start? It's time to get started, guys. Let's make a started, guys. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get down to business, everyone.
Let's get the ball rolling. This is a very casual expression. It's professional and formal, but however, it's funny, it's fun expression. Let's get the ball rolling. Okay, let's start our meeting now. More here for you. No, not more. Just a moment, Suhaila.
Ibrahim.
Okay. And then state the objective. We are here today to talk about 1, 2, 3. I arranged this meeting because we want to talk about the CA. Clearly, simple, clear, and to the point. And if you have 1 point in the meeting, this is so much better. Don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the meeting.
I like to make it simple and quick. I don't like it to waste their time.
Exactly. It's not about wasting time, but it's about being focused and giving them space. Because if we speak about 1 point, now we have a space for discussion more. But if I hammer you 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't have time. Let's finish. It's a lot of headache. Now it's boring.
We should prepare for the meeting before the meeting.
Totally. Now introduce the agenda. We need to speak about point 1 and point 2 and point 3. We have 1, 2, 3 to speak about, or we have 1, 2 to speak about. Here, different phrases for you. We have different things to cover today. Have you all received a copy of the agenda in your email or to your WhatsApp? There are a number of blah, blah, blah in the agenda, 3 items in the agenda. Or let's start with the first item on the agenda. Okay, maybe you have 2 points, 3 points. Things like that help you to make it clear. Do you take minutes?
No. For what?
For the meetings, very, 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 very important. You know what the minutes are? The meeting points, what we discussed, the notes of the meeting, what we discussed in the meeting today. Okay, you need to tell somebody, please, Amira, you'll be taking the minutes today. Minutes mean the notes of the meeting, because after the meeting, I'll send you the notes, or Amira will send you the notes, because this is what we discussed today, so that nobody tell me later on, I didn't hear you, I didn't get what you say, I was not focused, I was absent.
I did that in, it's like a report, and I send, I just write the absence and the attendance of the teacher and send them for them by email.
Do that.
I did that.
It's very important. Do it every meeting, but don't do it yourself because you have a lot of responsibilities to do. Ask somebody to do it in the team.
No, the principal wants me to do it.
Okay, but now you are heading the meeting. You're running the meeting. How you will do it at the same time you're running the meeting?
I did the report يعني before we start that we talk. Can I share it with you?
Okay, I see. You mean this is the agenda of your meeting, Suhail?
Yes.
No, we're not speaking about the agenda. You can send the agenda before the meeting. But after the meeting, you have something called the meeting notes or meeting minutes.
Yeah, I got it. I will send someone something for you. Just a minute.
Okay.
Mama, I need supplies.
I didn't find it here. Yeah, this one here.
Of course.
Can I send it in WhatsApp?
Yeah, please send it to WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay, let me see this. Okay, first of all, very good design. Okay, no, this is the agenda.
Okay.
No, you have the attendees. محضر details of the meeting اللي هي meeting minutes. Okay. So this is after or before the meeting?
Well, I did it before.
Okay, but the thing is that, why do we send it after the meeting? There is something before the meeting that's very brief.
I send it for them so they can يعني they will not say I didn't know, no one tell me like that يعني.
Very good, very well done. But there is something that you send before the meeting. We will discuss 1, 2, 3. and there's something
Yes.
after the meeting, what we actually discussed. Maybe you added one point. Maybe somebody said a new idea. Maybe somebody made a problem. Maybe somebody was situations come in. So it's important to send before the meeting 1, 2, 3. We will discuss today. Something just to let them know. Nothing
I
detailed.
think that I sent 1, 2, 3 in the WhatsApp. After that, I sent this one during the
Yeah. This sounds like meeting minutes because you said the attendees and who was absent and all. Okay, so this is something like meeting minutes. It should be the meeting minutes for you. Very well done. So ask somebody to take these minutes for you. Hi there.
Hi, mommy. Say hi.
Hi.
That's you. What's your name? Let me remember. This is the
Fatima.
young. Huh? Fatima. And you're Fatima. Okay. How are you, Fatima? Which grade are you?
KG2.
You're in KG2, just like Linda. Just like my
And she
baby.
has a graduation party also.
Yeah, Linda too. She has a graduation party.
Cinderella.
She will wear Cinderella.
She'll be Cinderella. Wow. Very good. I would love to see this very soon. Okay, so very good. So you already have meeting minutes. Don't do the work, all the work, Suhaila. One of the roles of the manager or the leader to assign tasks to others, not to do all the work by herself or himself.
Yeah.
Give them tasks to do. You will do the meeting minutes. You will type it to the laptop and send it to the WhatsApp. Things like that. This is not on you. This assign task. Give them tasks. Simple tasks. If you can.
Inshallah.
Okay, setting the rules of the meeting. I don't know if you have something like that.
The ground rules in the meeting.
Yeah.
Please avoid cutting off and speaking. Please wait your turn until no sound discussing are allowed. Be very possible. No, it's okay with us. No one يعني will cut anyone or
خلاص.
just before we have يعني a teachers. She is the head of the department. Then the principal changed her. She's like that يعني. She didn't يعني let us يعني to know everything in the school that we should do it. Because of that our department is the last department in the school. They finish the things that the principal wanted, but she left.
Okay. خلاص, if you need to say at any time, if you feel like I need to set rules for the meeting, here they are. They are ready here for you. Make suggestions. Sometimes you need to suggest. So these are some phrases for you to suggest. Let's use them. Let's read them. But I want you to read them with examples in your classroom or in your meeting. So tell them. So, for example, you will say, so what do you think? Shall we make implement this week or next week? Give me ideas. What do you discuss in your meetings? Tell me.
I did, yeah, the same thing.
If you don't mind, I'd like to start with this point. I think we should. I have a suggestion. Why don't we? Suggesting. You're suggesting making or I think we should. Why don't we? Perhaps we could. What do you think of? We should do 1, 2, 3. How about we do this? Couldn't we try to do it? I suggest that. Blah blah blah. Okay, I suggest that you take 2 or 3 phrases and stick to them at the beginning.
Okay.
Say, I like this, and I like this, and I like this. Let me write them in the notebook, and I will use these in my meetings. Once I am okay with them, comfortable, used to them, I will try new sentences, new phrases.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on with the points. What does that mean, moving on? Sometimes we engage in a lot of side talks. You know the side talks?
No.
Sometimes we engage in a side talk, hadith جانبية, or sometimes we
Yeah,
take so long in one point. But I want to move on. I want to finish the meeting.
yes.
We will not be stuck in this point forever. So let's see what we can say. Can you read this out loud, please?
It's high time we move to the next item on the agenda. Why don't we move to the next item? Let's move to the next item. I think we should move to the next item. Can we move to the next item? I suggest we should go on. We are running behind of time. The next item on our list is blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we are running behind of time. We don't have time for this.
Especially it's the last period on the school timing, so we want to finish quickly.
Totally. I know how busy and hectic this period is.
Yeah.
Totally. Some other ideas for you. Let's move on to our next topic. Since we covered this issue, let's go on. This next topic is, we have found the solution for the next topic, which is things like that. Ideas. These are all ideas for you. In a nice, smooth way, without cutting off or interrupting anybody.
Yeah, got it.
How to keep a discussion on track. Sometimes people go off track. Off track, يعني I was speaking about CA and they go speak about something else.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I want to bring them back to track. What do I say? Let's see. If you can
we
please.
continue this discussions later and go back to, we are getting out of a topic. Can we return to? Can we go back to our subject, please? I'm afraid we are running out of time. So could we go back to getting back to the topic? Let's skip this topic and take it up at another time. We can continue talking about this later. Now, let's go back to our previous subject.
Totally. Okay. Ask someone to speak in a meeting. If you are inviting anybody and they are speaking in a meeting, do you do
Sometimes the
that?
principal with us, so yeah.
So yeah, this is for you if you want to ask somebody to speak in a meeting.
Okay. Now, for example, now Miss Mariam will tell us more about. I would like to hand it over to Mike, who can share more on this topic.
Or to Miss
Kim,
Mariam.
or to Miss Mariam. Miss Mariam is now going to take over. I'd like to hand you over to Miss Mariam, who will talk you through. Now, I would like to introduce Miss Mariam, who is going to talk about. Yeah, this one also, can I use it in the not meeting, in training also, when we are
Totally.
two person, yeah, two person together.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Totally, yes. Okay, this is for you to know how to summarize the meeting.
Okay, here are some of the main points we discussed today. To sum up, we have talked about. I would like to briefly cover the topics we mentioned today. Before we finish, let's go over everything we talked about it today. Let's quickly summarize the main points of today's meeting. Okay.
Okay, sharing opinions. I think we should try. From my point, this is your opinion only. From my point of view, I think this is a great idea. There is no doubt this project will come through. I'm positive. Yani I am certain. I'm 100% sure. I am positive that this is the right path to take. And try to shuffle between these expressions. This will show that you are a new person, updated, always saying things that are new. They will even sometimes learn from you, Suhaila. I mean English.
Yeah.
If you keep for 2 weeks saying, I'm positive that you can do it. I am positive that this idea will do it. I'm positive that this will work.
No. Change it, yeah.
No, I mean, if you keep for 2 weeks saying this, they will learn it, catch it from you, and then you can change it next week, and then like that. You know, this is what I meant. And you can always play with words. But stick to 2 or 3. Say 2 or 3, I will use them for the next 2 weeks. These 2 or 3. Keep them in your mind. Just keep them in your notebook or in a note, sticky note. And this is for me to use.
Okay, inshallah.
How to approve on things. Approve on means to agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. I support your view. I am with you on this. This is how I see it too. Great point. Or I have to agree with Miss Mariam. She
Yeah.
made a great point. And how to disagree, but in a very nice professional way. Can you please try to read that?
Okay, that's just a minute.
Mhm.
That's a great point, but maybe we should consider all the options. Great job for noticing that, but have you considered? I see where your idea is coming from, but maybe we could change the directions a little bit. I see where you are coming from, but I'm sorry, but I have to disagree on this because while I agree with you on, have you considered?
Yes. Have you considered, well, I agree with you on 1, 2, 3. Have you considered 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Things like that. Okay. When you want to clarify yourself, maybe somebody got you in the wrong way. You said something, but they understood the other thing.
Okay.
You want
Let me
to
put
make
this
yourself
another
clear.
way. Yeah. Here's what I had in mind. What I'm saying is that my idea was just to clarify in what is this? Nutshell?
In a
Nutshell in
nutshell, باختصار, in a nutshell,
what
what I'm saying is, this is so common. In a nutshell, يعني in brief, in short.
mm-hmm.
In a nutshell, what I'm saying is that we cannot do it. This is, in a nutshell, what I'm saying. Asking for somebody to repeat. I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please? Can you run that by me again? I'm afraid I didn't quite understand that. I missed that. Could you say it again? I'm sorry, would you mind repeating that again? Because sometimes we just don't listen or we don't hear people. Or ask somebody to clarify. You heard them, but you couldn't understand them. Say, sorry, I'm not sure what you were aiming at. Or could you get into a little more detail? Could you please tell me more? Let me check if I understood you, and things like that. Can you expand on that? يعني ممكن تتوسعي. Can you expand on that? Tell me more details. Asking for opinions. Things like, can we read this?
Okay, Mike, would you mind giving us your opinion on this? How you feel about this, Susie? What is your opinion on this subject? What are your views on Esther? Can we get your input? Maggie, can we hear what you have to say about this?
Yes. This is asking for their opinions because you told me at the beginning that sometimes or most of the time I ask them about their opinions.
Of course.
Sure. Things to avoid in a meeting. You don't want to do them in a meeting. You don't want to show up late sometimes. You don't want to be technically unprepared. You don't want not to take notes. You need to take notes. Okay? Always ask for clarification and don't waste time on side talks. This is basically it for meetings. What other situations do you think you have in meetings that we didn't cover here today?
Nothing.
How do you think you can use this in your meetings?
I should practice on some phrases and memorize it so I can use it in my written report and my speaking presentation while I'm meeting with the other teachers.
These are ideas for you to practice, ideas for each video to do. Please try to do them and even try to do them even at work. Do you have time in school or no?
I believe that the next week I will have time because the students, they will start to be absent. They will prepare for the final exam, so I will have a time to finish it. Inshallah, I hope.
Yeah, it's very important to practice them and imagine scenarios that happen in your meetings and try to make them using these topics here.
Inshallah. Should I do it all these bullet points, or just I choose a few of them?
You can
Because
choose. That's totally up to you. Actually, you can choose.
The first one, I did just the introduction with introduce myself and my school, I think, and I didn't
Yes.
do other videos.
You can choose what's relevant to you. I think I will only use this and this and this at work. It's best for you if you do them all because you'll be ready for other situations to come up. But if you see that I'm very limited in time and effort, I can choose. There's no problem. But at least I'm doing something for myself because I'm here in this program to take the opportunity to advance and level up. So let me do it.
Okay, I will, inshallah.
How do you think this will really help you this week after the weekend?
Yeah, it will help me. I will be more confident of myself by using new phrases, new sentences that I will start it in my meeting with other teachers. Like
Do you have
that.
meetings?
Yeah.
Next week?
We have on Wednesday.
Okay, I will send you the link of this and try to open it before the meeting. See, whatever I can use, let me use it.
Yes. Today, inshallah, I will finish it.
Very well.
Yeah.
Good then.